Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Z Reviews Tech. I am so excited to unbox this phone. I will admit during my intro video, I was a little bit bashing this phone just because of the value it did not offer. I was hoping for an upgraded processor, but here we have, I'm gonna cover that. Here we have a 6-inch screen, Snapdragon 625, which we have seen in a lot of Xiaomi cell phones nowadays, and a 4000 mAh battery. So let's unbox this phone and see what we got. Let's see what we have. I'm gonna move this knife away. Redmi 5 Plus. Let's do this. What do we have in here? We have a case. Nothing else here. We have a case. It's one of those cheap plastic GPU ones, but you know what? Better than nothing, especially seeing how this is probably going to be fairly slippery. So I'm going to put that aside. And the phone here itself. I have been given the gold version. There's the IMEI in the back, so I'm not going to show you that yet. I'll put that aside and see what else we have here. We have the manual, Redmi 5 Plus, cable, and a US charger. Thumbs up. Thank you very much, GearBest, for sending me the proper charger, and nothing else in there. So you know what? Let's put all the accessories aside and unbox the phone itself. All right, so taking off my IMEI number because I don't want everyone to be able to see that. And I'm gonna have to peel this off over here as well. Screen protector. So the Redmi 5 Plus, ooh boy, where do I start with this? I got the golden version, so instead of the black version. The one downside of having the golden version instead of the black version, see these bezels on both sides, you can see them very clearly as opposed to the black version, where the black screen and the bezels kind of meld into one, so you can't really differentiate one from the other, but from here, it's very apparent. So in terms of size, this phone is fairly compact in terms of the width. It's about, I think, like 72, 73 millimeters. But the length is pretty long. It's about the same as my Xiaomi Mi Note 3. Let's put it this way. It's actually longer than my Mi Note 3 because this there's a case on my Note 3, and you can see that even then the Redmi 5 Plus is longer than the Mi Note 3. So very long, but fairly slim. And you've got some pretty decent side bezels over here. One on this side and one on this side. And you got the top and the bottom bezels as well. Build quality wise, oh boy, the phone is still cold from being outside. Today is pretty cold, it's like -14 Celsius, which I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit, but yeah, so it's still condensing from being cold outside. But nevertheless, this is a metal phone, metal here. Now these top and bottom parts are most likely plastic. I will be honest, the back here, I'm not too happy to see plastic on the top and the bottom. I was hoping for a fully metal body, just like on some of the other Xiaomi phones, but I guess we'll have to settle here. Now we have two buttons here, the power and the volume buttons, and we have the SIM tray on this side. And if you can see, the camera module kind of sticks out from the back a little bit, so do be careful when you're putting it down onto flat ground because you do not want to scratch that camera. And again, on the back we have the fingerprint sensor and the LED flash. Oh, not good. See that? Micro USB. Come on, guys. USB-C, please, for the next phone. Micro USB should have been dead for a long time. All right, so I'm gonna power this phone up and we'll see what this phone's got in store. So I went through the quick setup for the Redmi 5 Plus, and as you can see, Google Play is not pre-installed on the Redmi 5 Plus, which means that you have to install it yourself. Now, the good news is that it is pretty easy to install. First, you gotta go to this link over here, which is going to be in the description down below, so don't need to worry about that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna scroll down, and you're gonna click on this link right here, feds.zip. And once you download that, you're going to go to your file manager, and you are going to unzip it into MIUI/backup and put the all backup folder in here. And once you're done that, you're going to go to settings, additional settings, backup and reset, local backups, and you're going to click on that. You're going to click restore and sit back and relax. There, it's done. Once it's done, I do highly recommend a reboot before you do try logging into Google Play. Alright, so as you can see, I do have successfully installed Google Play Store, and I'm currently installing everything under the sun. But in the meantime, let me show you what the screen looks like. So the screen here looks pretty decent. The display is pretty sharp and the colors are pretty decent, but I will show you one area where the display is a little bit below par compared to what I expected. This one is not bad actually. Now, this picture looks pretty good. The greens and the browns, and you can see that the water droplets are really clear, so it looks very nice. However, this next picture is a little bit pale compared to what you find on other cell phones, even the Meigu Note 8. That one had a better display than what this has. This one, everything is a little bit muted. Not sure if it can be changed. I haven't checked that yet, but I will for the full review. And as we continue going, this one looks pretty good. This one's pretty good as well. This one, again, it looks a tiny bit muted compared to what I see on other phones. So if it's a setting, I'll be sure to change it. If not, then it's probably a fault with the display on this one. Alright, so this is a little sample of the sound. This is a scene from Justice League, and I'm going to play it and let you hear what it sounds like. In my opinion, it's a little bit bassy and vibraty, but that could just be my personal opinion, so take a listen.
Right, okay, yeah, here's the thing. See, I'm afraid of bugs and guns and obnoxiously tall people and murder, and I can't be here. It's really cool, you guys seem ready to do battle and stuff, but full transparency, I've never done battle. I just pushed some people and run away. Save one.
So yeah, my first impressions of the audio is that it's pretty decent, but there is that little issue with the bass that I'm talking about, and I will test it more to see if I'm wrong, or it's just this clip that we see here. Yeah, so before I finish this quick unboxing, I do want to talk about one thing, and I do have to say that even though I'm disappointed that Xiaomi didn't add a new CPU into this Redmi 5 Plus, they used the Snapdragon 625, I do have to say that every time I use a new phone from Xiaomi that uses the 625, it gets smoother and smoother and smoother. Like this I'm using right here is actually just as smooth as my Xiaomi Mi Note 3 that I have over here. And this has a Snapdragon 660, so it's actually very, very impressive, the amount of optimization that goes into these cell phones. But yeah, definitely impressed with the speed, at least for my first impression. So yeah, be sure to check out the links in the description down below. And again, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Likes and subs would definitely be appreciated. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for my full review coming up very soon. And I'll see you guys in the next one.